Here we are again, everyone. Today we have another Lamborghini, the Sian or Sian, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Presentation colors FKP 37. It's MiniGT number 529. It's an officially licensed product, and I like the packaging. It's small. And let's get this going. I actually reviewed this Hot Wheels one, and this will probably be the replacement for that, but we'll find out. So, reading Wikipedia, bear in mind I didn't write this article. Between 2020 to 2022, they should have made 63 coupes in honor of the year Lamborghini was founded, 1963, and then 19 roadsters. I don't know what the cost of this thing would have been, but I'm pretty sure it was a lot of money. This thing would have over 800 horsepower, and the big selling point, or not so big selling point, is it uses a supercapacitor. So it still has a 6.5 liter V12, I believe from the Aventador, of which it shares its chassis. And then you can get a whopping 34 horsepower out of the electric motor that's powered by a supercapacitor. So 34 horsepower out of 800 isn't really much. You know, you might as well just say it runs off of donuts and burned donuts in a toaster machine inside the thing. But I guess it has to start somewhere. I do like the idea of capacitors being a part of a hybrid system. So I guess they gotta start developing capacitors, right? Better than batteries, I think. I don't know. I don't know if it's dangerous or bad to make capacitors, but making batteries is a really intensive process. So let's start off with the wheels, as I like to do. And I guess they kind of look, like the photos, but I do feel the spokes are quite thick. There should be air right here. It's a tough call, MiniGT, because they seem to want to have rolling models, making them toys, in my opinion. They have to be strong enough to roll, and so this is the sacrifice of having a rolling model. You have toy-like wheels, so yeah. That's the deal there. So the Lambo badge here is printed nicely, and then the perimeter of this has some silver, right? So it's kind of a two-tone wheel. The tire treads don't look too off-road like, so that's a good thing. They are rubbery tires. I also feel another problem is the gappiness. That doesn't look at all like the photographs, and because it's a rolling model. All right, we got some blinker or reflector here, painted white, it seems. Yeah, the carbon graphic here is very nice in here as well. It seems to be paint, it's not a decal, so that's another great thing about MiniGT. Paint. I can actually feel the texture. Alright, yeah, the back wheel looks similar. Maybe that printing's not centered properly. More white here. Panel gaps seem okay. There's some sort of, I assume, fuel filler cap, or maybe what else would it be? Look at this. They even got the carbon into this tiny groove. This piece of plastic I'm holding is a toothpick. It goes between your teeth. And yet somehow these guys got this carbon graphic in that small area. So, very impressive. Very impressive. I do feel, though, the carbon here, there's some sort of white residue or something, or maybe it just... there's something off, I don't know what this white is. Oh, thankfully it is residue. I think I can just scrape it off. Hold on a second. Got a Q-tip here. Let's see if I can get that out. Alright, so now we know. You can just take a moist Q-tip and get that out of there. So, very good. Alright, back to new. Seems like we have a door handle recess or something there. So, nice little detail they caught there. I like MiniGT and their rubbery mirrors, and if you wanted to, you could even add some silver paint pretty easily because it's a recessed mirror area. Okay, again, look how thin this slot is, and yet they got the Italian flag into it. That would be yeah, that's crazy. That's really impressive. Very nice, very nice. I mean, let me back out to regular scale, right? This is not an expensive model, but I'm treating it like a resin. The headlights here, yeah, they're painted white, and it's on top of this carbon fiber effect, which again goes way down into this tiny crevice. Very cool. Alright. The The paint job is really nice. I wonder if it's the same paint as the real car. The real car seems to have like a shift between gold and green. And this, look at it, is kind of doing the same thing. I don't know if it's a photo shift, but it's definitely a lot of metallic flake going on, it seems. The Lambo crest here looks good, the outline at least. Alright, that all looks alright. This is matte black, seems okay. Yeah, again, the carbon is all up in these little tiny crevices. This little thing, these vents go pretty far back in there. The chin spoiler is this metallic green, and then you have the carbon splitting it all up. Little ridges up in there. Very impressive. I guess the headlight is this little dot, or no, maybe this is the main headlight, or maybe these are running lights, I'm not sure. But there's some sort of tiny dot there, because I think that's a projector or something on the real car. The wiper blade is raised, 2 of them. That's an exceptionally small, thin wiper blade, though. I don't know if that's accurate. I have a hard time thinking a wiper blade would be that thin on a real car that goes like 200 miles per hour, so I don't know. Alright, the blackout here seems to be printed on the outside surface. Alright, there's the dashboard, typical black plastic stuff. And we have like a sunroof, I think. Is it? I don't think we can see into it, no. So maybe this is just on top of a cast, the die cast or something. Maybe it's electronic glass on the real car. So we have the carbon graphic here. Very nice again. Yeah, it's just smooth. Anything issue-wise here? Looks, well, what's this now? So that's not good. Oh, boy. I don't know if there's just like not enough paint here, or there's like some sort of black. I don't know. Well, at least it's on a downward facing surface, so from here I can't even see it. Could have been worse. Alright, well, I guess all in all it seems okay, but look at this. This is crazy. That goes really far in. That far in. So that looks like a realistic vent. I think that might be plastic in there. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a physical break right here. And this whole thing is like a piece of plastic that is glued onto the side. Maybe that's how they got that carbon printing there. Here's the 63, looks good. And look at this, there's even air passing in this. See this tiny bit of plastic right there. Very cool. And the carbon again, printed really nice. And some sort of ribs right there as well. The greenish color there. Alright. We have the treads. And as usual, MiniGT doesn't care to tell you what the car is. You just got to pick it up one day and say, hey, you like my green car? Here's my green car. Yeah, why don't you go outside, go to the market and go buy me a green car. It's just weird. Is it? Am I wrong? I mean, well, don't you think they should tell you what the car is on the bottom? Seeing how they could have molded the text in there for free? It's really strange. Alright. Carbon graphic looks good. Screwed together base if you want to modify it. Swap with some wheels. Paint the interior. Should be easy to do. It's nice that there's something in the license plate. We have the Sian FKP 37. Nice and legible. The tail lights are painted red. Not enough red there. It's okay. Third brake light is printed nicely. I don't know why that would be oh, that says Lamborghini, I think. I almost missed it. It's so small. Yeah, alright. Very cool. The exhausts here, they're just concave. And look at the real photo. There should be circles in there. But, oh well. What's going on in here? These are really deeply set tail lamps. A little extra red there. Could have been hand painted, those taillights. What else am I seeing here? Look at this, the inside surface is actually gold or copper. I think it's the same color as the 63. So that's a nice detail. They actually painted that a different color. Unfortunately, there's some sort of weirdness there, but that might be just, yeah, you can scrape that off. So, okay, so that's good. Alright, well, yeah. I zoomed in a lot, like 4 times, right? So that became like a 1/18 scale model for a few seconds. And all in all, it seems pretty good. Except for the weirdness that they don't tell you what it is. I guess I'm gonna just, well, look at the interior on the real photographs. That car has like a brownish interior. Let's open this up, see what the interior looks like, because the windows are so shallow. Okay, yeah, nice molded details as one would expect, just no actual color there. And then yeah, they put the color on the engine, although you can't actually see really much through this. So it is smoked plastic, it's just so dark, it's hard to tell. Yeah, I would have guessed there's no way to see the engine through that. No, there isn't. I'm going to have to assume at some point they're going to come out with a variation where that is clear. Otherwise, why would they take the effort to paint the engine, right? Huh. So I painted the interior brown. Maybe you can see some of it there. Alright, anyways, I didn't even bother putting in brakes because the openings in the wheels are so small, you won't even see them. So I'm going to bring out some Kyoshos here. We got this Centenario, is it? Yeah, see, Kyosho tells me what it is. Right, so I know this is a Centenario. Okay, what is this thing? The Veneno? Veneno? Yes, it is, right? And then I have the SVJ or SV Aventador. It turns out Wikipedia says the engine is shared from the SVJ. But look how fine the wheels are on this. The spokes on this look really nice. Unfortunately, it's a black wheel though. But yeah, you can see some air passing between those spokes. See, on the other side? So, maybe just the wheel. Whoever designed the wheels on this just wasn't trying that day. You know, Kyosho's cost a lot less money when they were new, and those wheels are clearly nice. And yet, this rolls also. But I think in general, if you guys want to have nicer looking models, everyone has to work together to tell people, stop asking for Hot Wheels features if you want a nicer model. If you look at really expensive models, I'm pretty sure most of those don't roll. I know model kits don't roll because I built probably 100 of those car model kits when I was younger, and they looked pretty nice to me, model kits, that kind of stuff. Alrighty, well, I will say this paint job is pretty cool. It's nice that the thing is screwed together, right? Being able to paint that interior. So all in all, it's not bad. No major QC problems here by MiniGT on this one. It's just the design of the wheels aren't so great. Oh, I forgot to even show you the Hot Wheels. So these are 3D printed wheels, and so I don't care about rolling, and that's why you can look right through those spokes and into the brake systems. Alright, granted maybe that wheel's not in the right place, but that's the trade-off, right? Forget rolling. Make it look like the photographs. Alright, so that's it for today, and we'll see you in the next MiniGT video. Thanks for watching.